waive the duty, but they now charge you 7% of that 500 million. So there's no foundation for that. That is illegal, absolutely illegal. And airlines are being made to go through this. If not for the Honorable Minister of Aviation, airlines would have.
Unfortunately, the unknown gunmen outpowered the anti-call squad due to superior power fire. We continue. Breaking news warning. ESN captures massive numbers of locals, non-local saboteurs and agents provocateurs who are in the forefront of leading Nigerian terrorist soldiers to the homes of IPOB members. Also, these men are pointing fingers on those they feel they belong to IPOB and also leading the Nigerian forces the pathways of ESN camps. This is a warning for those who think they can sabotage the Biafran struggle by working with the Nigerian government terrorist soldiers. The same fate awaits those who sponsors the unlawful rendition of Mazi Ikechukwu from Kenya to Nigeria. All right, if you are a saboteur, of course, that is for you wholeheartedly. Let's get Minister of State for the Commonwealth, Lord Tariq Ahmad, demanded that the Nigerian government should explain to the British government how our leader Mazi Ikechukwu was rendiated back to the zoo called Nigeria. This followed a debate by the UK Parliament on July the 7th, during which British lawmakers discussed the UK government assessment of Kenya's roles in Kanu's rendition. Lord Alton of Liverpool raised the issue at the House of Lords, seeking to address the controversies surrounding the transfer of Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria against his will. He also sought to know if there was any assistance provided to the embattled IPOB leader by the High Commission in Abuja. A parliamentary schedule stated, Lord Alton of Liverpool to ask Her Majesty government what assessment they have made of the alleged role of the government of Kenya in the detention and alleged mistreatment of Mazi Ikechukwu. The circumstances surrounding the transfer of Kanu to Nigeria against his will, and of any assistance being provided to him by the High Commission in Abuja. In response to the parliament debate, Ahmed said, we are seeking clarification from the Nigerian government about the circumstances of the rendition and detention of Mazi Ikechukwu. Ahmed also confirmed claims by the British High Commission in Abuja that the UK government was providing consular assistance for the IPOB leader. The UK has requested consular access to Kanu from the Nigerian government, and we stand ready to provide consular assistance, he maintained. Why the Buhari regime has refused to disclose how it repatriated the IPOB leader from Kenya, the UK government had clarified that Kanu traveling with a British passport was not arrested within the shores of the United Kingdom. IPOB has also accused Kenya's Special Police Force of arresting, detaining and torturing Mazi Ikechukwu before the authorities handed him over to Nigerian government. But Kenya, through its High Commissioner to Nigeria, Wilfred Machaga, refuted the claim, stating that the East African country was not involved in the whole process. A liar. He looked people in the eyes. He opened his big mouth in front of international community, international television, social media, and lied. That is what Africa is known for. But findings by The Guardian, a UK newspaper, indicated that he was arrested in Kenya as Kanu's passport remains in Kenya. You know what they did was they actually arrested our leader in Kenya, took his passport from him so that he doesn't come back to the zoo with British passport. So that when you ask them, they will tell you, no, we caught him with a Nigerian passport. Africa, full of evil. He was said to have entered Kenya this year with his British passport on a visa expiring in June, the newspaper reported. Also, Kingsley Kanu, a brother to the British Nigerian citizen, insisted that the Kenyan government was involved in the whole thing. All right, let's continue and see if we have something else. Let us see what else we have. All right, we must continue. The Nigerian female football team was disgraced in Austria for representing Nigeria, a well-known terrorist country. The man that captured the video gave them a well-deserved disgrace of their life. My goodness me. Let me see if I can play the audio. It's actually a video, but let's play the audio. At least you can hear how these people were disgraced in Austria. Let's see. All right. Let me do this because of the audio. I will really want you to hear this. Very, very important. Let me see if I have this here on another device so that you can hear it. It is quite indeed a news, but of course, since it is a video news, I will try to play it for you so that you can hear this audio and how this Nigerian moronic football team, I think it was a female football team, were destroyed and made a fool of. Listen to this. Nigerian moronic football team, I think it was a female football team, were destroyed and made a fool of. Listen to this.
Discussing that, and they think it's a joke. But there's a limit to which we can listen to our minister, because the minister wants us to fly safe too. There's a limit. So they gave you the assessment. The assessment carries the duty that has been outlawed. They'll tell you, okay, we're waiving it, but we are charging you 7.
Buhari kidnapping his citizens, killing youths.
Hey, listen.
Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem.
Yes,
Do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If you anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's fake dick here. Do asshole. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula.
All right, I am sorry. Unfortunately, I could have played the same video on Facebook Live, but I don't have it yet on Facebook Live. But just, I think it's more important to listen to what he had to say to those people, and that is what exactly I have done. All right, we must continue. You are representing a terrorist country, and he said it very well. What is the pride of wearing a Nigerian jersey as a footballer? What is your pride? I mean, you know, when people wear their country jersey to play soccer, when they score a goal, you will see them kissing the coat of arm of that country, the jersey. You know, the coat of arm on the jersey on their chest. They take it up, they kiss it. It shows their love for their country. Are you going to really say that you love Nigeria? As a football player, as a sport person, as an athlete, would you really say that you love that country? A terrorist country, a country that kills her own citizen. It's not even a country, a contraption that drinks the blood of her children. My goodness me. I know people are poor, poverty everywhere. So any opportunity they get to go and play for Nigeria, they will jump on it, at least to make cash. But people see you as a terrorist as well. Because when you are representing a terrorist country, you are also a terrorist yourself. All right, we must continue. It is your Radio Biafra SADEC, bringing you up to date with events as they happen, as they unfold. We bring it to you live and direct. That's what we do. So let me continue and finish up with the news. I think we are almost there. I think we are almost done. All right, there was this news, that Sunday Igboho is not released. Or rather, he has been released. But the information we are getting from his lawyer is saying that it is not true. It is false information. It is fake news. Sunday Igboho is not released. He is still in detention in Benin Republic. So disregard that information. All right, let's get you the last news here, and then we proceed. And then we continue. It is still Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East, the people of the old Eastern region. So let's see what we have last. All right. Northern youth insist on referendum, says Igboho Kanu arrest not enough. Northern youth insist on referendum, says Igboho Kanu's arrest not enough. And this is from the leadership. And then, of course, it is 7 hours ago. It is today, the 21st day of July, 2021. Let's continue. Coalition of Northern Group CNG said the arrest of Mazi Ikechukwu and Sunday Igboho is not the solution to separatist agitation, insisting that referendum is the way to go. CNG is in a press release issued by the spokesperson Abdul Aziz Suleiman said, from the onset, we wish to be categorical that the arrest of Igboho and Kanu should not be mistaken as bringing about the end of the uprising and disturbance over self-determination perpetrated by the southern Nigeria elites and government who uses thugs like Igboho and Kanu. We insist that rather than seeing the arrest as an end in itself, it should be the beginning of the process for self-determination by any unit that wants to go. Therefore, we insist on a peaceful referendum for separation from a people who would at the slightest of pretext attack, kill, and destroy people of other regions and their properties, especially those from the north. CNG say the arrest of Igboho is government business, and so long as it conforms with the principle of rule of law and international criminal justice procedure, stress that we are not yet sure what he is going to be charged with, but expectedly incitement to violence against Northerners will be one of them. I don't know what to say. These Northerners always plays the victim. Well, do you blame them? They are in position. Every department, they are in position. They can say what they want and they can get away with it. And there's nothing you can do about it. The truth be told. We all know that threats of violence, cessation, anywhere is a grave offense that no government will condone. From records of history, it is only northern Nigeria that has not called for the breakup of the country at the slightest of pretense because they know what they are getting. If you ain't getting nothing, of course you would have called for the breakup of the zoo. With the arrest of Kanu and now Igboho, we are hoping that the government would go beyond prosecution to digging up and exposing their sponsors and the agenda behind them. While Kanu case may be attributed to some form of insanity which was exploited by the Southeast elite, who we are playing a double game. Igboho is deliberate and calculated, supported and encouraged attempt by the Yoruba leaders, including their government, to scare the North into agreeing to cede power without competition. Unfortunately, they took it too far by arming Igboho and setting him against law-abiding citizens from other regions, particularly in the north. CNG said the arrest of Iboho, if considered along with that of Kanu, should serve as a lesson to those blind followers who are instigating into setting fire to their own backyard, whereas the instigators of such lawless and violence also all in the time have a fallback option. They include escaping abroad. Do you blame the North when they speak? This is their country, given to them by their ancestors. It is their country. It is their rights, their birthright for that matter. So they can say anything they want to say. I will never blame them for one day. I will never. I only blame the fools among us. I only blame those among us who love nothing but money. They are the ones that I will blame. I will only blame those who will sell their brothers for cash among us. As for the North, this is their home, this is their birthright, and that is why I am looking for my own home, which is Biafra, so I can leave the North and their Nigeria. But if you're still hell-bent in sharing Nigeria with the North, in fighting with the North for their own birthright, which is Nigeria, you will die. You will die and join them. Because that is the only option for you. Because you have no portion in the zoo called Nigeria. So these are the news making headline this morning from Radio Biafra SADEC. We will take a quick break and we will be right back. And then, of course, we will go straight to the lines. Don't go away. We will be back after this. So these are the news making headline this morning from Radio Biafra SADEC. We will take a quick break and we will be right back. And then, of course, we will go straight to the lines. Don't go away. We will be back after this.
On the contrary, the Boko Haram of hello to all Igbo people in the diaspora, to all children of Oduduwa in the diaspora, to all Middle Belters in the diaspora. I bring you greetings who are listening to this broadcast. The message I have for you is simple and very straightforward and brief too. The message centers on two key issues. One is the extrajudicial killing and massacre of our people in Nigeria. The other is the abduction of NNAMDI Kanu in Kenya, the travails of Sunday Iboho, and the massacre of people in Benue State. I want to start the first part by painting for us the big picture of what we are up against. That big picture captures the perpetual struggle between Islam and Christianity. I like to remind us that the Caliphate jihadists started their operations from the Middle East, from Syria, Iran, Iraq, and then moved to Afghanistan. By the time they unleashed their mayhem on the population of the world, United States was affected. You remember 9/11 in 2001. Right now, the Caliphate has overrun the Sahel region of Africa. Indeed, North Africa, the Sahel region, and the entire West Africa up to the Central African Republic are all part of the Maghreb area in the new order of the Islamic world. What we are looking at is that right now, this caliphate driving their activities with Al-Qaeda and ISIS have really arrived Nigeria. Indeed, their foot soldiers are Fulani people, 6 million people in Nigeria, compared to 211.7 million people that we have in Nigeria. They are the ones driving this. In Nigeria, they are propelled by ISWAP, which is ISIS in West Africa. They are propelled by Boko Haram. And now the deadly, vicious AK-47 carrying Fulani herdsmen who kill, maim, rape, do everything. They are the foot soldiers of the caliphate in Nigeria. As things stand, everything going on in Nigeria today is in furtherance of the big picture that the caliphate is determined to foist on all of us. That is to say, Islamize the entire area, Fulanize the entire area. Now, the people of Middle Belt and Southern Nigeria must therefore stand up strong to stop this Fulanization being pushed by these 6 million Fulani people against the estimated 211.7 million Nigerians. NNAMDI, Kanu, and Ipob have been tagged terrorists by the Fulani-occupied Nigerian government. Make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. No other country in the world has done so. No other country has tagged the Ipob and Nnamdi Kanu as terrorists. And this is because they do not meet the minimum standards for classification of any entity to be terrorists. On the contrary, the Boko Haram, of course, has been tagged terrorists, ISWAP the same, but the Fulani herdsmen have not been tagged terrorists, and they are. Recently, just last month, Nnamdi was abducted from Kenya in an operation that is reminiscent of what happened to Umaru Diko and the crates. My people, what that shows is that there is everything in it that is illegal. Illegal international gangsterism and negation and no respect for the rule of law. Sunday Igboho was attacked in his hometown Igboho in southwestern Nigeria. His house was burnt. His people were massacred. Recently, Benue people in the Middle Belt were sacked from their indigenous lands. They were put into camps. And even in those camps, which we called IDPs, they were still attacked and killed. Hundreds of them were killed. How long will this continue in Nigeria? Now, what do all these people have in common? Nnamdi Kanu, Ipob, Sunday Igboho and his people, the Benue people, what do they have in common? They stand in the way of the scheme of the Fulani Caliphate. That is why they must be taken out. And make no mistake about it, the Nigerian government is the enabler, because they look the other way when Boko Haram, ISWAP, and Fulani herdsmen are carrying out mayhem on other people. So, and knowing them as we do, they will stop at nothing to do what? To eliminate any obstacle in their way, even if it means killing the entire 211.7 million people who are not Fulani or Hausa. I'm sorry, Fulani or non-Muslims. I must doff my hat for the stalwart called Governor Sam Otom of Benue State. This man has stood like a firewall between his people and the rampaging caliphate foot soldiers. I therefore call on the governors of the South, entire South, to be like Governor Otom, who is not shy to protect his people. I would like these governors and other leaders in Southeast and South-South to be more proactive in the defense of their people. We do commend them for coming together and making some laudable pronouncements recently, but they need to do more. These caliphate foot soldiers ain't playing at all. You don't joke with them. On our part, in the diaspora, our people from Middle Belt, our people from the South, and all the people from areas in Nigeria that are being oppressed and massacred, we owe it as a duty to ourselves and our beleaguered people at home to stand up and let the world know what is going on in our part of Nigeria. On Wednesday, July the 21st, 2021, we will march in all metropolises in North America, in South America, in Europe, in the Middle East, in Asia, and the Pacific Rim. We will let the centers of political power, the centers of diplomatic power in the world, will make them become aware of the danger facing Christians in the hands of jihadists in Nigeria and West Africa. It will be a synchronized march. March materials have already been made available and delivered to your local leaders or local leadership. We are asking for a referendum which will allow the people of Nigeria, over 400 diverse ethnic groups that are actually complete ethnic nationalities. We are asking that they be allowed to choose how they rule themselves. Therefore, a referendum will be the proper thing to do at this time. We are asking for the unconditional release of Mazi Kanu, who was criminally abducted from Kenya. No international standards were observed. We are not even talking about trial. We are talking about release, unconditional release, because of the crookedness of the process with which he was abducted. We are asking for all forms of killing in the Middle Belt and the South to cease. And we're calling on the federal government to pull the troops they have unleashed on the people with a shoot-at-sight order. We are asking for the proscription for the real terrorists, the Fulani herdsmen. We are asking for them to be proscribed and labeled or classified as terrorists accordingly. We therefore call on all our people in the diaspora on this day, July the 21st, Wednesday, 2021, to come out en masse. I call on all of you to remember that you owe it to, as a duty to yourself and your people, to do this, to let the entire world know what is going on. My people, may the Lord Almighty guide you and protect you in this endeavor. Thank you all so very much, and may God bless you.
Do we even know what's up?
I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you people, please. I'm also a Nigerian. I live in Vienna. I seek a soul here in Vienna, and I'm living here for over so many years. And you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian youth should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping his citizens, killing youths. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. Yes, do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will.
Psalm of today.
From you. If you can't touch me, I will.
Pastor Jack, if you are there, I'm trying to call him. Let's see if we can get him on for the Psalm of today. As you know, we've been reading the book of Psalm for a while now, as directed by our leader, Mazi Kanu. So let's do the same. Pastor Jack, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Ikechukwu, good morning.
All right, Mazi, good morning. Please make it brief for us. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Biafrans all over the world and lovers of freedom. My name is Pastor Jack. This morning, we will continue our Psalm as instructed by our leader, Mazi Kanu. So we shall read together as we pray this morning. Psalm 52, today is Psalm 52, from verse 1 I read. It says, why boasted thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of God endureth continually. The tongue deviseth mischiefs like a sharp razor, walking deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than speak righteousness. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. God shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and lock thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. The righteous also shall see and fear, and shall laugh at them. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of their riches, and strengthened themselves in their wickedness. But we are like a green olive tree in the house of Chukwu Okike, and we trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. We will praise thee, Chukwu Okike, forever, because thou hast done it. And We will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy sent, children of Biafra. Everlasting Father, King of glory, this morning I have come to pray that the enemy, though they are boasting for their mischief, they thought they are mighty, they enjoy evil than good. Their tongue devised mischief. But this morning, according to your word, he said, who is it that say anything and they come to pass when you go commanded it not? The word of God is not the word of man, because one with God is majority. The enemy shall put their trust in their own God, man-made God, but we put our trust in thee, the creator of heaven and earth. Our Father, the God of Isaac, Jacob, and Abraham, this morning will come before you to ask that you destroy the mischief and the handwork of the enemy. They have devised mischief against our people, against Biafra. Lord, by your word this morning, we come. Feed them. In the morning, we feed them. In the afternoon, the evening, their evil will feed them. Against our leader and the restoration of Biafra. Now they carry to their care and ask that you deliver him from the dungeon of the enemy, just like you delivered Peter. We commit it into their care this morning, that in the end victory shall be ascertained, no matter the work of the enemy. Lord Father, in the end we shall be victorious. We give you thanks in anticipation.
All right, Pastor Jack, I don't know, your line is breaking up. We can't hear you again.
Mazi, I don't know. Are you not hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you now. It went off and it's back again. Go ahead.
All right. Father, Lord, King of glory, conclusively this morning, we ask you, grant our leader, your servant, grant him freedom, and grant us Biafra we speak, no matter the work of the enemy. Lord Father, they shall fall aside, and that which you propose for your children, Biafra, to pass. He said, thank you this morning, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for giving me the time, and God bless you.
Mazi. All right, thank you very much. Irrespective of that interruption in the lines, I still believe we heard him loud and clear. We heard him very well. And then, of course, it is time for us to go straight to the lines, because our lines are officially open. And you are at liberty to call Radio Biafra this morning. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. All right, let's see what is happening now. Issues with some of the cables here, but I'm trying to see how I can resolve them. All right, there we go. All right, our lines are open. You are welcome to call us. You can call us on WhatsApp line. You can also call us on our Skype lines. I can see the lines are buzzing and the calls are coming in. Let us go to Skype once again. Call on Skype. Can you hear me? Good morning.
Yeah, my beloved brother Mwaliben, good morning from WhatsApp, and I remain okay for the morning. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Okay, my brother. Good morning. Our leader still remains Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. That at the end of the time, we appreciate him, we love him. That's why the situation he is. We are all together with him spiritually and physically. And our respected DOS, men of valor, radicals, fanaticals all over the world, we appreciate all of you. Yeah, Mazi, taking from what the news analysis today, I'm still getting confused here. How come this Azoka police station in Aba is still standing? Despite everything, but this is not the first time, this is not the third time. The atrocities of this Azoka police station, I think, is becoming unbearable. And Mazi, when he taught us about systematic extermination, you can see how it is playing out now.
Mazi,
You can
Mazi,
see
you
the way they are
see,
eliminating our people
Mazi,
every day by day.
Mazi,
They
you
kill
see,
one, they kill two,
Mazi,
they kill
can you
three.
hear me? Mazi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You see, the problem
Yeah.
with our people is that they keep complaining and complaining. You
I'm
know,
hearing you.
they know they need, they know.
Call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If you're anyone.
Yeah, Mazi, you see, this is one thing. And this is one thing I always campaign about our people, to develop a thick skin. We must learn how to develop a thick skin in this struggle. Because if you are fanatical, if you are men of valor, if you are radical and you have not developed a thick skin in this struggle, you have not started. Because Mazi, until we do this, Mazi, okay, look at what is happening now. You see the people that are pointing our people, our own Biafrans, pointing our Biafrans. This is our own brothers. Taking our enemies to their own brothers are pointing all of them. And one thing remains sure, Mazi, what awaits all of them is Judas' reward awaits all of them. There is no traitor. Every traitor in Biafra land, both in diaspora, Judas' reward awaits all of you. And nobody so what may he born, wages of sin is dead. Like all this one they are called. Mazi, there is no mercy. I want the mercy for Nwadin. We will show no mercy to any saboteur in Biafra land. Our people should wake up. I know we are doing the needful, but we need to push more and more and more in order to get rid of all this nonsense in Biafra land. We know it will not stop. Saboteurs and arrests can never stop. But okay, Mazi, another thing you said here is about the Uhuru Kenyatta taking asylum in Enugu. Likewise, all these Liberian president. Mazi, you know, a lot of them took refuge in Biafra. When they say Nigeria, it's Biafra land. But at the end of the day, look at how his son had treated us. And the man, look at what is playing us. When we say our problem is our people, did you see when this man was arrested in Cotonou, Iboho, you mentioned now, the Yorubas rose up, you understand? They created awareness. But our own was arrested there and somebody knows. And he kept quiet for over 8 days. And tomorrow somebody will say, we will forgive. And we cannot say what we're supposed to say. We are letting a lot of things lie low, Mazi. But we are waiting. You don't have any option to come. We are not very happy. We are not very happy about the situation of Mazi and Okukala. But let all man be at alert that nothing happen and pray that nothing happen to that man. That Biafra Haran, they will see it. Mazi, please, there is an announcement going on now.
Go ahead.
The Czech Republic, they are gathering now in Hosh by museum there. Today is their day, and the national coordinator there, Mazi Ikechukwu Innocent, they are there now. They will go to UN office for UN to America to British embassy. He's calling the brother together with him there. They are there now. They are preparing. He was supposed to be online, but he can't make it now. The same thing is happening on 23rd in Belgium. Mazi Kingsley Zog, the national coordinator of Belgium, is calling their brothers Biafrans to come and identify with them, let them do the needful. Likewise, Luxembourg, Mazi Ibanugo is equally calling the brothers on 26th. What we are doing now is what we're supposed to do and what we know how to do best. Protest, protest, protest. Tag, hashtag, unconditional release of Mazi Ikechukwu in Zoo Dungeon. And the cohesion is very important now. No matter whatever has played out, we have to be more united than ever. With Mazi, I will leave it here. I don't have too much to say. All I say is Chukwu Okabama bless you. But finally again, Mazi, you see this the attack here they are using. We are telling our people, these people continue to eliminate Christians. But some of them don't understand, even our brothers in the force. Mazi, there is this man is a driver from Otobo in Edoma. And he's a driver to one of our hardest hardcore. A veteran equally is his driver. He's being paid 50,000 or 60,000 every month. But the senior brother is serving in Abeokuta. They gathered all of them. They are sending them, especially to Samfara. On the road, they wasted all of them. All of them are Biafrans. All of them are Christians. And upon this thing, they are seeing. They will not come home. Let them decide that they are useless force and go back to their and defend their country. Only to say it. You are in Imo State fighting. These people are taking your back. You are in all letting people. But most of them cannot go home. All of them end up in Abuja.
All right, Mazi.
Mazi, there's no way. I drop it at the minute chronic.
Thank you very much. And you too, Mazi.
Yeah.
All right, we must continue. Let's go to the lines. I have a caller holding. Caller on the main line. Can you hear me? Mazi Simon. Can you hear me, please?
Good afternoon, Mazi Ikechukwu. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
No, Wanchineke, please go ahead.
My name is Simon. I'm calling from America, Spain. Simon is from Omaka. Omaka is in Olo. Bless every IPOB family member, anywhere you are. May he protect and guide our leader. Bless him. May those who think to destroy him be destroyed. May anything he will eat and drink be protected. May any evil plan, the enemy plan against him, back to sender. At the last, he'll come back. He will come out with victory with his hand raised high with Biafran flag. Victory is ours. This is the end of the zoo. What they like, let them do. Mazi, I didn't join your program early as I suppose because I didn't even know your topic of today. But I just want to say what is in my mind.
Go ahead, Mazi.
I observed in Madrid when we went for the protest in Madrid. All the whole IPOB family members and the other Biafrans joined us in Madrid, in the center of Madrid, Plaza Castilla. We walked to the British embassy, the Spanish police, they protected us. They protect us front and back, block road for us because they know what we are doing. I want to also use this opportunity to thank Spanish government and their people for supporting and allowing us to protest freely, to show our grievances about what the zoo government are doing us and their colonial master, the new colonialists in Britain, are doing to our place. We thank them. Abiyama will bless them. Mazi, there is something I observed, the zoo government, they are running hectare scatter, trying to know what makes IPOB tick and what makes us doing what we are doing. And the same thing, they are sending their agents because when I was in Madrid, I observed something. Some people might not observe it, but I observed it and there's some security that is around us to know what the mission of the man is. And immediately they dictate what is going on. The man, he missed. Zoo are sending their agent to come and monitor who is coming out, who is IPOB, who is protesting. We have nothing to hide. We have let them to know if anything happened to Mazi Ikechukwu, they will pay. I'm not saying nothing will happen to him because they got no power. Hold on, espera un poco, dame un minuto. Mazi Ikechukwu, what I'm saying is this. We have let them to know we come for peace for this moment. Next time might not. We have suffered enough from their hands. I'm not talking about our people, some of their collaborators, some of the traitors in the land, but one thing I know is this. No country survive with traitors. No country survive with saboteur. Our people, anywhere you are now, be very, very careful. Our children, upcoming generation are paying attention what we are doing in this freedom. Again, those are our brothers the Zoo are using. Mazi Ikechukwu is not doing it well. It is you. Your platform will do this. This is the time. Because after this, you will shut up and remain silent and be buried anywhere you are. We are in a very critical condition. We must come together, listen to one another, and be focused. Our goal is to restore Biafra. For this moment, we want our leader to be released. Our leader has no case to hear because the zoo government broke every law, every protocol to do things normal. So our leader has no case to answer. They say our leader jumped bail. Our leader never jumped bail, for God's sake. You came to kill him. Then he managed to escape. Had you people kill him, you would say he's a non-soldier. So, and again, Mazi Ikechukwu, I heard something, some people, somebody called me, and I see some people saying something about it, but we are grievous, we are angered. Somebody say, why will we be going in places calling Britain terrorists, forgetting Nigerian government? Britain is the Nigeria. Britain created Nigeria. Britain manufactured in Nigeria. And if we are crying, removing them, that means we don't know our enemy. We must spell it. Even self in Madrid, we are in their embassy calling them Britain terrorists, Britain terrorists. We are not throwing bomb on them yet. We are calling them names orally. So if you are telling me that we are doing it wrong, I don't know how else would you want us to share our grievances. Britain are sucking our blood, killing us. We must let them to know this. And I want us to be teaching our children, our future generation to come, unborn generation to know that Britain is our enemy with their stooge, their slave, Fulanese. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother, for that. We must continue. All right. Announcing, of course, the protest in Munich, Germany. The protest in Munich, Germany. Free Mazi Kanu, free Biafra. The venue for this protest, of course, in Munich, Germany, which will be happening on Monday, the 26th day of July, 2021. The venue is British Consulate, Mohastras, number 5, 81675 in Munich. Meeting point will be Old Ratos, Maris. This is in Dutch, please. Marisplatz or Marienplatz. Date is the 26th of July, like I have said. Munich, IPOB, Germany will be protesting on the 26th day of July, 2021. Hashtag Free Mazi Kanu, Free Biafra. The venue for this protest should be at the British Consulate in a place they call Mohestras, number 5, 81675 Munich. And the meeting point where they should be gathering will be Old Ratos, Marienplatz. All right. Referendum now for Biafra. End the genocide in Biafra. Self-determination is not a crime. Stop the military siege on Biafra. You can call +49 1517 5739024 for more information. All right, we must continue with this to Radio Biafra. SADEC, our lines are officially open, and you are at liberty to call Radio Biafra now. All right, let's see who is on the line. Call on the line, can you hear me? A caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? I have a caller on WhatsApp. I am not sure if he can hear me.
Good morning from here.
All right, there we go. Yeah. Good morning, Mazi. Please go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. All right, unfortunately, he is having problem of hearing me. He cannot hear me. Let's try another caller who knows. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, Mazi.
Yes, Mazi, good morning. Go ahead.
Hello?
Unbelievable. I don't know what is going on, Mazi. I cannot hear you. I can hear you here. I'm not
okay,
sure.
Mazi, good morning. Yeah.
Yes, good morning, Mazi. Go ahead,
Mazi,
please.
Good morning from here. This is Mazi. I'm calling from Munich, Germany.
Yes.
Your analysis, you have listened to your news and your analysis this morning. That the Cotonou government have not released, and as we heard, they will not release that Sunday. But no government wants to do the mistake of Kenyatta, Uhuru Kenyatta, whatever he call himself, of Kenya, on what they illegally did to our leader. But we pray that our leader will come out healthy and sound and make a lonely record with Chukwu. Yes, Mazi, here in Munich, Germany, we are having our protest on the 26th, which is on Monday. On Monday, 26th, there will be a protest here in Munich, Germany, and we are gathering at Marienplatz. The place they call Old Rat House in Marienplatz. From there, we will now march to British Embassy at number 5 Mollstrasse here in Munich. So those of us in Nuremberg, those of us in Rosenheim, those of us in Ingolstadt or Augsburg, please, because the British Embassy is here in München.
What about
So
those? What about those in Aachen, Mazi? What about those?
Those of us in Rosenheim, those of us in Ingolstadt or Augsburg, please, because the British Embassy is here in München.
What about
So
those? What about those in Aachen, Mazi? What about those in?
Who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not the
road till.
All right, Mazi, are you still there? Like your line is going off. I cannot hear you anymore, but I guess we've gotten the information. All right, we must continue, of course. He is re-emphasizing on the announcement I've earlier made with regards to the protest that is happening in Munich, Germany. IPOB in Munich, Germany will be going to the British Embassy on the 26th day of May. Mazi, I think I lost you there. Please summarize for me.
About the protest, I think the information has been given. 26th of July 2021 on Monday is our protest here in Munich, and we are meeting at the Marienplatz. From there we'll march down. Please, for more information, people should call 0175 9036 170. This is the coordinator's number, and the secretary number is 0176 7979 2861. For those of us that need some information. Mazi, we thank you very much for your work.
Thank you very much, Mazi. All right, thank you very much for that, Mazi. I think I have our SADEC rep on the line, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi Ikechukwu.
Please go ahead, Mazi.
Yeah, good morning, Biafrans all over the world. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. My name is the man Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. By special grace of Chukwu Onuoha, I'm the SADEC lead here in Southern region. Biafrans, I want to use this opportunity to thank those that believe in our ideology. Those that follow what we are. This is a critical time. We rise up and do the needful. As we are those in Biafra, this is not time of us to complaining, talking about what can I do, what can I do. I believe our leader is going to come out soon. Those are saying if our leader is not coming out, this and that, this and that. This is not time for that. Our leader is coming out soon. And I believe those people who call themselves elders in Biafra land, this is the hour for them to rise up. But before I go on, Mazi Ikechukwu, I want to ask you a question.
By all means.
Yes. There is the audio or video that the BBC was interviewed Mazi or Joy Bokwe, because I can call him Joy Bokwe. is your Joy Bokwe.
Okay.
Was talking nonsense. That what he's waiting for is when they create the last state in the southeast, which can make it 6 states, that he's going to be the governor of that state. Have you ever heard about Mazi Joy Bokwe talking about the killings in Enugu state?
Never.
Have you heard Joy Bokwe talking about the killings in Anambra state?
Not at all.
Even in Iguacha, have you heard that?
At all, never.
But now he's talking about to be the governor of the 6 states that are coming up.
He is a typical Igbo man. He is a typical Igbo man. Please go ahead.
Can you imagine? So why I'm saying all this, I'm talking about Joy Bokwe this morning. That's my topic. Joy Bokwe, I hope you are listening to me. Since the killing of Biafra going on in Biafra land, I never hear you, Joy Bokwe, come up, stood on one day, condemn what the killing, all the bandits are doing in our land. But what you are busy in Lagos, jumping around, looking for the new state that the zoo government will give you, which you know that is impossible. Over your dead body, you cannot see any state in Biafra land making a 6 state, which you are preparing to be the governor of it. And also he's saying that after the governor, that he is going to be the next president, because he's going to unite the South and the North and the East together, then become the next president of the Igbo president, as he said. So I was looking at this man. This is the people that some of us are called the elderly statesmen in Biafra land. How can you imagine somebody like Joy Bokwe, and you call him elderly statesman in Biafra land? Joy Bokwe was telling our leader that he doesn't know what he's doing, that our leader jumped there. Mazi Ikechukwu, I want to ask you another question.
Go ahead, please.
Did our leader jump bell?
Not at all. He did not jump bell.
Who wanted to kill our leader?
He did not jump bell. He ran for his life, of which any reasonable man must do. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You know why I'm saying this? Because many of them in Biafra land, even those in Lagos, even those call themselves the businessmen in Biafra land, they don't know all these things because they don't know the rule of law. It's only in Nigeria in the zoo that you can have 2 laws in a country. There is a Sharia law who made for the Northerners. Okay, there is another law who made for the Southerners. When they see a Southerners with a knife or a stick or even a flyer protesting, they put it inside. When they see bandit with AK-47, they call them in Abuja. They put a red carpet for them to march on top of it, and they welcome them. At the end of the day, they will give them amnesty. They will give them uniform. And also they will give them the AK-47 they collected from them back. And they send them to East. And they will continue the job they don't have to do. This is what we want to let the world to know, what is happening in our land. A call for referendum is not a call for war. I don't know those big men or those people call them elder statesmen. They know about that. A call for referendum is not a call for war. Now we are standing to call for our referendum, not for war. And we are calling all the international organizations to look into our situation this time around. Because we Biafrans, we want to be free. And to somebody to be free is not a crime. United Nations said it in 2007 on their documentary. You have the right, what you call self-determination. If you want to be free, you can be free. And we are not fighting, and we are not calling for war. So I want to tell Joy Bokwe and co. Those idiots are living in Lagos, calling themselves elder statesmen. This is the time to watch them before it's too late. Mazi Ikechukwu, let me stop here so that other callers can come in.
Mazi, before you stop, There is this broadcast I did with regards to where Aloy Jimanko was asking a question, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jump bail? We need to make that audio to go viral. Forward it to like people like Joey Bokwe, as well as people in Lagos. You know, it is.
I will do so.
Yes,
I will do so.
it is lack of knowledge. They need to be educated because they don't know nothing.
Yes.
We need to educate them so that they can understand what is law. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Obvious. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nick.
Ndeo. Thank you very much. That is our Southern African rep. Hardcore as they come. Mazi Ikechukwu Ebere Obiukwu. All right, we must continue this. Still Radio Biafra. SADEC, taking your calls this morning. Let's go back to Skype. Mazi Akams. My goodness me, what a name. Mazi, good morning and welcome to the program.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you so much for picking my call. It's still your brother Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria, and by the special grace of God, I am the IPOB National PRO.
There we
Mazi, I want to use this opportunity to announce once again our protest on 26th of this month.
Mazi, go ahead.
Wherever you are here in Austria, we are inviting you to our protest on 26th in Vienna. Address is Renvek. We are protesting in British Embassy and also in Zoo Embassy. We want to ask them question. The reason why in Vienna, address is Renvek. We are protesting in British Embassy and also in Zoo Embassy. We want to ask them question. The reason why
third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government.
Oh, Mazi, your line. Please, let's do this. I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to drop you now, and I will get you back on, Mazi, because we can barely hear a thing from you. Let's see if the line will make a bit of a sense right now, because I was struggling indeed to hear a thing you are saying. All right, it is still Radio Biafra SADEC. Our lines are still open. All right, Mazi, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Go ahead.
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you very well. Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, am I coming out clear now?
Loud and clear.
Okay, please, I am still calling all Ipobians here in Austria and all of us of freedom. Please join us on 26th so that we can be able to let the world understand our plight and the reason of this heinous crime Kenya government and Nigerian government have committed against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please, let's come out in mass, and we also, we will not forget also to thank those that attended on 15th. Please make sure you will be here once again so that Austrian people will know that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been held hostage again in that zoological animal kingdom called Nigeria. Mazi, I want to use this opportunity also to say something concerning these so-called politicians, or we don't care to know whom you are, those coming out to say their hands are not in this adoption of our leader, this extraordinary rendition of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't care to know whom you are. If you like, come out and shout from them from now to thy kingdom come. All we are saying is that we want our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released unconditionally. If anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all of you, this trouble, where on the fine in Igbo land, we will give it to you people in double fold. This insecurity you people are running away from, you people are going to have it. If anything happens to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Jerusalem. We don't care to know. The leaders of the Southeast, all of you should wake up. Do something now before it will be too late. Because we can never ever take it easy with you people. If anything, but God forbid, this is where we stand, and this is where we continue to stand, that nothing shall happen to a leader, Mazi Kanu. That's all. And we are the only crime this Mazi Kanu have committed is to say, I want referendum for my people. He has been shouting this referendum since 5 years ago to today, shouting, give me a referendum, give me a referendum. Nigerian government to lock their ear, as if this man has not been peaceful. He is a peaceful man, he has committed no crime, and the ones who hear us, we are shouting on top of our voice that our leader Mazi Kanu has committed no crime. All he is asking is freedom of his own people. We have suffered enough in Nigeria. We have suffered enough. The Nigerian nails is on the neck of Biafrans. A country where we cannot be proud enough to call our own. And somebody is telling me they are one stupid Nigeria. Mas, I don't know if you see a clip of one good man. He saw this stupid Nigerian footballers who I don't know they call them Eagle. I don't know what they're calling them. This guy approached them here in Vienna. Approached them, asking them why are you people representing Nigeria at this time? Buhari and his own government are killing your own people. And you people are putting on jersey, putting on Nigerian clothes on your body. You are representing a country that shot you people dead at the electrical gate. And then that brother, if I see that brother, I will buy him a beer.
All right, Mazi.
Indian government, anywhere we see them here, Mazi, I'm trying to round up.
All
Anywhere
right.
we catch them, it doesn't matter whether you're a footballer or as long as you're representing Nigeria, we will hold you accountable of any of the killings in that country. So you should be very careful. Mazi, thank you so much for picking my call. May Elohim to go guide our blessing. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Mazi Akams. Mazi Akams, the man I love so much. Mazi Akams is like a locomotive engine. He starts off very slowly. Before you know it, he takes off. Once he takes off, you cannot catch him. My goodness me, we must continue. Our lines are still open, and of course, we are still taking your calls, and you are at liberty to call Radio Biafra SADEC this morning. You can call us on our WhatsApp line. You can also call us on our Skype. Our Skype ID is Radio Biafra SADEC. Radio Biafra SADEC is our Skype ID. And then, of course, if you cannot do the Skype, you are welcome to call us on WhatsApp. My name once again is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are live. We are direct. Of course, Biafra is rising this morning. We will take a quick break. All right, before we do that, all right, let's take a break. And then, of course, I will return and we will continue taking your call, in this remaining time and hours that we have. Unbelievable. They won't let me go on break. Caller on Skype, can you hear me? Caller
Yes,
on
I
Skype. Yes, good morning. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Max. Okay, good morning from here. My name is Desmond, and I'm calling you from Italy, Mazi.
There, go ahead, please.
Yes, Mazi. This morning I just want to add to what you are saying, also to bring to the notice of our people, Biafrans in Italy, about our protest in Italy. We are calling on all Biafrans to join us on the 26th of this month, which is next Monday. And the venue of the protest will be at the British Embassy in Rome. For all Biafrans, our well-wishers, even our Dudua brethren in Italy, and also Ambassadorian people, and those people, everybody who wants to support us, please join us on the 26th of this month, which is on Monday, at the British Embassy in Rome, Italy. And the address of British Embassy in Rome is Piazzale de Protapia, Tracorso di Italia, Evia Ancona, Now, the time of the protest will be 9 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be finishing by 1 p.m. Because of the way the time in this country is structured. Now, also, we are calling on all our reverend fathers and our reverend sisters to join us that very day. We also appreciate some of our reverend fathers and sisters who has been supporting, has been joining us in what we've been doing. They've been very, very active, and we also call on those of them because we know we have them plenty here in Italy, you know. We are calling on those of them who have not been joining us to please do so, especially at this protest, so that we all put our voice together to message the world and also to protest for the release of our leader, Mazi Kanu. Secondly is the support of ESN. These numbers are coming from IPOB National Body Italy, signed by the IPOB National Coordinator, and it's for the support of ESN. You know, our land must be defended at all. So please, if you're a Biafran and you're in Italy, or groups that are...
Yes, Mazi. Are you still with me? No. Today is a bit of, I don't know, network issue. Mazi, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me, Mazi Ikechukwu?
Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you now, and I lost you for a moment there. Please go ahead.
Okay. Now, I'm trying to give out the numbers for Biafrans in Italy to call to support ESN.
And I lost you for a moment there. Please go ahead.
Okay. Now, I'm trying to give out the numbers for Biafrans in Italy to call to support ESN.
Which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's technique here. Do ASOC. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lucky you are killed.
Please call and support ESN. The first number is +39 35100 46055. I repeat, +39 35100 46055. This number is for IPOB National Coordinator in Italy. The second number is +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. This number is for IPOB National PRO in Italy. Please, any of the number you call, you'll be directed. And also for some people who might have a little bit of difficulty on the 26th in coming to our protest, please, you can also call these numbers for direction. But it's very easy. Once you get to Tributina station, anywhere you're coming from, you must stop at Tributina station in Rome, and then take the Pullman 490 or 495 from Tributina. And then for those of us who will be coming from Termini in Rome, please, you take the Pullman 490 from Termini. But at the Tributina, it will be 490 or 495, and it will take you to Piazzale di Porta Pia. And then from there, you just walk through to our protest ground, you know. Please, we urge everybody to join us on this day. Mazi Ikechukwu, I want to thank you for your very wonderful. I appreciate you so much. God will bless you.
And bless you
also
too.
about the what the Northern what is it waiting forum they call them. There is one thing very important that they said: referendum. All their rubbish, we don't care. They can say whatever. These are killers, a terrorist coming out to say people are inciting violence against them. When you are in the north destroying the business of the Biafran people, the Igbo people and others, who was saying when you issue quit notice to the Igbo people, who called you out? You know, because like you said, Mazi, that the country is theirs. So what can we say? But then we are fighting for ours, and referendum is only the way. And they should release our leader. He has no case to answer. In fact, Nigeria should pay our leader because that is it. Because what they committed is a crime, and the world must speak out, because this is a crime against humanity. Thank you very much, Mazi Ikechukwu.
Thank you very much. Mazi, thank you very much for that one. Of course, we welcome it. Let's see. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, are you talking to me, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha?
Yes, Mazi, I am talking to you. Please go ahead. Your names and where you're calling from.
All right, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. God bless you, my lovely brother, my orator. God bless you. Biafra love you. Biafra love you so much, honestly speaking. My name is Ifeanyichukwu Ebo. Ifeanyichukwu Ebo from Mbano. Mbano is Imo. Imo is in Biafra land. And I am the deputy coordinator of Zone 5, San Cristobal, Los Angeles. Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, I just want to add little, I don't want to waste your time. As regard to I will send.
All right, Mazi, are you still there? Can you hear me? Unbelievable. This morning.
After I finished discussing with you, now someone is calling me again. I don't know what is wrong with this people. When I was calling Ike Peters, the same thing. He came and disturbed me. Now I'm calling him. Now he's calling me now. Start to interrupt me. This is very, very bad of you.
Mazi, go ahead.
I don't like this. Not what he's doing. People stop this, please. I'm not the Biafra.
Go ahead, Mazi.
So we protested.
All right. I think there's an issue there. I don't know if my brother is still there. People are interrupting his call. They are busy calling him while he is on air, and he don't like that. If you are the one calling our brother while he is on air, please stop it. Our brother doesn't like it. All right, we must continue. And of course, my brother, you are welcome to call me back again. I will take your call. I lost you there. I don't know the interruptions you're getting from external calls, and that could be a factor. All right, I think there's an announcement here. Let me see if I can get this on. All right. If you are in where is this announcement? My brother sent something to me. Oh, and I want to get it right. All right. All right, if you are in Mpo, in Biafra land, of course, you can get Radio Biafra on 102.1. 102.1. If you are in Mpo, you can get Radio Biafra in 102.1 FM in Mpo, Biafra land. And that is an announcement that is coming through. I thought I should also give it out there. All right, we must continue as we are almost coming to the end of today's broadcast. Of course, it is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East, and we are taking your calls still this morning on this platform. So call us right now, and then, of course, we can start the interaction here on Radio Biafra. Don't go away. I will be right back just after this.
Rapport chapter 1 verse 1.
Third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers. You are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's straight dick here. You asshole. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're half a Fulani. I know you're a Fulani. Catch them duri uwaki. Kagane ko. Catch them duri uwaki. Chengia maka. Ku terrorist atang not. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is love to touch me. When then two bunker is then two bunker. I'm telling you, you're idiot. Every one of you should be ashamed. I'm not hiding here. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you, I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You choose to stand for your youth, are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future, criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it. You will see this video. Look at Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles or the Falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live. I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere. To change the system, this what I'm doing is what I'm doing to change the system. Yeah. I'm doing it to shame you people who don't to be a citizen, who don't know what it is to fight.
We lay curses on them. Am I coming out clearly?
Mazi, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think I'm coming out. Okay. Then we abuse them, we call them terrorists, because I heard when somebody from Spain was telling us that why must we, that someone was telling him that why are we calling British? British are terrorist country, because by tradition, if you see those that British colonized, they are all useless. Was telling us that why must we, that someone was telling him that why are we calling British? British are terrorist country, because by tradition, if you see those that British colonized, they are all useless.
All right, let's go to Skype. Call on Skype. Can you hear me? Let me, first of all, get this out of the way, and then we go to Skype and take the call on Skype. Call on Skype. Can you hear me? Good morning.
Are you talking to me?
Yes,
Pastor?
please. Yes, go ahead, please.
Good morning from Biafra land.
There.
I'm Evangelist Okike. The Lord God strengthen you. And before I continue, I must acknowledge our supreme leader, the Onyeremaba, I call him. His Excellency Mazi Kanu. I know the pains he's going through, but victory is at the end.
Yes, sir.
And very soon, it says it won't be long. Biafra will leave Nigeria. It won't be long. Mazi Kanu, we host our flag. Count the years as months. Count the months as weeks. Count the weeks as days. because the Lord says that the vision must speak. That even if it tarries, we wait for it, and we have waited. So the vision will speak soonest. And I've been listening to you, but before that, let me greet Biafrans everywhere in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all special people, the holy people, the peculiar people, called by Chukwu Okike Abiama, separated unto himself for his good purpose. Wherever you are, good morning from Biafra land. Chukwu Okike Abiama will strengthen us because the battle is coming to an end. For the battle is his, not ours. So as I was saying, I was listening to all the music you were playing, and there was one, the voice seems as if it is the voice of Ikechukwu Onuoha. Were you in a band?
I was in a band, but I don't sing. I only play bass guitar. I was in a band then in Onitsha. It's called Mount Zion. Mount Zion Band.
Was singing and
but it wasn't me.
The voice, I think it was something for one. I don't remember. You played so many archaic songs. And I want to tell Biafrans, the Lord God said in the book of Joel 2, for I will restore the years, the cankerworm, the palmer worm, the locust, the caterpillar, even the northern army has eaten. And he says that the glory of the latter house shall be greater than the former. So we are not going backwards. Yes, those music are very good, but we are moving forward to a greater glory. Yes, very soon. Onye abịaghị ala Biafra, ọmana ihe kọrọ ya. I thank you for what you are doing, and all you people in the media, the Lord is using you beautifully. The Lord is using each and every one of us, the genuine ones, the DOS. In fact, I want to thank the engineers, the media, Mazi Ofuma, Mazi Ikechukwu, and all the people who got involved, because I was like a change to them. I was disturbing them night and day concerning our radio FM at Ipob that was off for 3 months. I want to announce it loud and clear that it is now talking loud and clear also. So the Lord bless each and every one of them who contributed in making it a success, so that Nihai Gana move. Hashtag free our supreme leader, Mazi Kanu, and it shall come to pass very soon. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
So, the Lord bless you.
And bless you too.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And this is our own mother, of course, a woman of prayer. She is Evangelist Ozaku Okike. All right, we must continue, of course, almost coming to the end of today's program. And then, of course, I must thank you all for your tenacity, of course, for your time, listening. I probably will take a quick break. When I return, I will be summarizing on what we have. Many protests are coming up around the world, especially from the 26th of July this month. If you are around anywhere these protests are taking place, please endeavor to join, endeavor to be part of it, because we must free our leader Mazi Kanu. Very, very important. Don't go away. I will be back after this.
You Nigerian youth should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping citizens, killing youths. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. Do you understand? I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's technique here. Do ashok. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're Hausa Fulani. I know you're Fulani. Catch them do the Uwaki. Kagane ko. Catch them do the Uwaki. Sengia maka. Ku terrorist atang not. Ariwa. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is laughing. Touch me. When then two banker is then two banker. I'm telling you, you're idiots. Every one of you should be ashamed. I'm not hiding here. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you, I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You choose to stand for your youth, are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future. Criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it. You will take this video. Look at Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles or the Falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live. I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere. To change the system, this is what I'm doing, is what I'm doing to change the system. Yeah. I'm doing it to shame you people who don't know what is it to be a citizen, who don't know what is it to fight for a country. You are living in a country where the president is a kidnapper, kidnapping and killing its citizens. You are
trying to pass information that we need to be careful concerning this young man and his colleague. All head, Biafra.
Thank you very much, Mazi Ikechukwu, Thank you for that information. Of course, we know our people are not stupid. Our people are not stupid, to believe somebody, a forgotten, a cast out like Joey Bokwe. He is not good enough, for our people time to really listen to that moron. He is just, spitting saliva everywhere on social media. And then, of course, we just have to give it back to him the way it is. But we must continue. It is still Radio Biafra SADEC. My name once again is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. Of course, rounding up on today's program. And then, of course, we thank you for listening. We will be back after this.
You are empty. Citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization, calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're Hausa Fulani. I know you're Fulani. Kachidan duri uwaki. Kagane ko. Kachidan duri uwaki. Chengia maka. Ku terrorist atang not. Ariwa. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is love to touch me. When then two banker is then two banker you're idiot. Every one of you should be ashamed. I live here. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you, I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You choose to stand for your youth, are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future, criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it. You will see this video. Look at Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles or the Falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live. I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere. To change the system, this what I'm doing is what I'm doing to change the system. Yeah. I'm doing it to shame you people who don't know what is it to be a citizen, who don't know what is it to fight for a country. You are living in a country where the president is a kidnapper, kidnapping and killing its citizens. You are empty. You are empty in your head. If you are not empty, you will stand by me. I will put this thing is going to the. You will see it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, police will wait for me. I don't disturb you. I am free to protest. Police will wait for me. It's not my advice. No, I don't attack. I didn't touch anybody. I have a video. I never touch anybody. No, it's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. You're a criminal, idiot. Catch it and do the work. I'm Fulani. You idiot. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you have conscience, you stand by the truth. What? The problem is it's been from Nigeria.
This week of protest, get involved, because everybody must get involved, and it's going to be all hands on deck. Very, very indeed. It's going to be all hands on deck, all hands on deck, so that we can free our leader. Our leader must be freed unconditionally. Now or never, we need to get involved. Very, very important. Thank you once again. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. I say may God bless all Biafrans all around the world, wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice. May God bless our leader, Mazi Kanu. May God give him victory, good health, and that is exactly what he needs, and freedom. Most importantly, from me, it is goodbye, and I say may God bless Biafra, the land of the rising sun, and together we all shall see Biafra. Goodbye, and I'll see you soon.
Truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping his citizens, killing youths. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. Do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If you anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's strictly here. Do ashok. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're House of Fulani. I know you're Fulani. Catch them duri uwaki. Kagane ko. Catch them duri uwaki. Zengia maka. Ku terrorist atang not. Ariwa. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is laughing. Touch me. When then two banker is then two banker. I'm telling you, you're idiots. Every one of you should be ashamed. I'm not idling here. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you, I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You choose to stand for your youth, are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future, criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it. You will see this video. Look at Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles or the Falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live. I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere. To change the system, this what I'm doing is what I'm doing to change the system. Yeah. I'm doing it to shame you people who don't know what is it to be a citizen, who don't know what is it to fight for a country. You are living in a country where the president is a kidnapper, kidnapping and killing its citizens. You are empty. You are empty in your head. If you are not empty, you will stand by me. I will put this thing is going to the You will see it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me here. Police will wait for me. I don't disturb you. I am free to protest. Police will wait for me. It's over my housewife. No, I don't attack. I didn't touch anybody. I have a video. I never touch anybody. No, it's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. You're a criminal, idiot. Catch it and do the work. I'm fulani. You idiot. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you have conscience, you stand by the truth.
What is the problem? What is the problem?
The problem is the problem is it's been from Nigeria. Warte bitte. Warte bitte. Ich habe mir gefragt, bist du? You should be ashamed of yourself to lie. Ich bin gewutet, wirklich. Ich bin wütend. Ich gehe nicht mehr.
Ihre politische Situation interessiert mich. Ja? Wir sind alle in Österreich.
Ja. Ich habe gefragt, warum kann der Youth mit... So, I cannot even speak now. I'm really mad of these motherfuckers here who call themselves youth.
Ich muss die Polizei hören. Alle beschweren sich.
On the contrary, the Boko Haram of hello to all Igbo people in the diaspora, to all